Yes, very good evening, students. Welcome to my live classes, Shri Gopal Kulkarni YouTube channel. So, class 10 biology, respiration. In the last class, we have discussed regarding respiration, breakdown of glucose by various pathways. So, still the topic is remaining. So, let's continue. So, those who have not subscribed, still please subscribe to my channel. So all the students are welcome back. So let's begin today's session. Okay. Class 10 biology topic is respiration. So in respiration already we know that one aerobic respiration and anaerobic respiration. The breakdown of food in the presence of oxygen. Okay, that is known as aerobic respiration inside the cell. So the organisms which do not use oxygen for breakdown of food or glucose inside the cell, so that is known as anaerobic respiration. In anaerobic respiration, we have seen in the last class yeast is an example. Absence of yeast, okay, in absence of oxygen, and also in our muscle cells also it happens anaerobic respiration. Sometimes lactic acid is released. So today, aerobic respiration in details in your class 10 they have given respiration in plants and respiration in humans. So plants they respire day and night, students. Continuously they also respire and they need oxygen and they release carbon dioxide. Up to here you know that when plants they take carbon dioxide and they release oxygen when during photosynthesis. Photosynthesis also the respiration will be going on. Okay, remember this one very carefully. During photosynthesis when oxygen is released at the time they utilize that oxygen for respiration. So plants also need oxygen and they release carbon dioxide during respiration. You have to remember. During photosynthesis, they absorb carbon dioxide and they release oxygen. More amount of oxygen is released. Some part of oxygen they utilize and remaining oxygen they release into the atmosphere. Plants. Yes. Plants, how they respire? See, leaf is there. Okay, leaf, below the leaf there are tiny pores will be there. Pores means just we can understand holes, very small holes we can observe under microscope. Okay, so the diagram is there, stomata. In your class 10 the diagram is there for your examination. Stomata. What are stomata? The tiny pores which are present on the surface of the leaves. Okay, so below the leaves there are so many tiny holes will be there. That is called as stomata, and that stomata is helpful for exchange of gases in plants. So one stoma I want to draw here. So many will be there. That is stomata, singular stoma. So this is guard cells, students. Guard cells. These are guard cells, okay. Leaf, like this, so many number of what stomata will be there. Chloroplast. So what are these? Guard cells. Guard cells are responsible for opening and closing of stomata. This is stomatal pore. Through the stomatal pore, the exchange of gases will take place during photosynthesis as well as respiration. When plants will absorb water, that water will go to the all parts, the leaves also. In the leaves, the water will go to the stomata, and these stomatas will what? They will expand, students. If stomatas, why they are expanding? Why they are swelling? Because of the presence of water. When they will get water, the guard cells will become enlarged, they swell and they open. Stomatal pore will become big, and here exchange of gases will take place. Okay, so through the stomata, plants respire. Fine. Now you have understood in plants how the respiration is going to take place, and it is of aerobic respiration in the presence of oxygen. So before continuing the human respiratory system, or how it works the respiration in humans, I want to check whether my voice is audible. Yes. Yes, my voice is audible. So many students are joined here. Okay, fine. Hi, thank you, welcome. You are almost welcome, always welcome. Hi, Galaxy. Hi, Vitchal. Hi. Thank you so much for joining. So please comment here if you are having any doubts. Please comment, and if you are understanding, then also you can comment here, and please share this to your friends, relations. Okay, those who are studying in 10th standard, it is very, very useful. Let's continue, students. So in humans, how it happens? Respiration in the last class, in the previous video, okay, regarding respiration, I have told you, if cells will exchange the gases, cells will take oxygen in humans and release carbon dioxide. That is known as cellular respiration. So what we intake and what we release, so that is known as breathing. Inhalation and exhalation, this is known as breathing. How breathing will work in human? So let's begin, students. In humans, okay, aerobic respiration, it happens continuously. For we need energy continuously. The breakdown of food is taking place. So all our cells needs oxygen. So oxygen we will inhale through the nostrils. Nostrils means nothing but the two holes which are present below the nose. Below the nose, two holes are present. That is known as nostrils and nasal cavity. So you can observe in this diagram this part. This part is known as nasal cavity. Okay, our nose, inside the nose, nasal cavity is present, and this is mouth cavity. So when we sleep, we inhale the air through the mouth, and the air will come towards pharynx. This pharynx is what? This pharynx is opening for both food as well as air. A common passage for food as well as air, and the wind or air comes to the larynx. This part is known as larynx, students. The air will come here. I am telling you air, not oxygen, because in our atmosphere not only oxygen is present, a mixture of gases is present. Mixture of gases are present, so that we can call it as we inhale the air. Not only oxygen, we inhale the air, and we release carbon dioxide. Yes, that air will goes to the trachea. Trachea comes under respiratory system, human respiratory system. And next, rings of cartilage will be there. Passage for moving the air. Cartilage, what do you mean by cartilage? It is a soft bone. Okay, in the skeletal system there are two types. One is cartilage, another one is bone. Bones are very strong, hard. Cartilage is very soft bone it is. So our ear, it is having outer structure called pinna. This pinna is also made up of cartilage. Our nose is also what? It is made up of cartilage inside, and in respiratory tract also there is a rings of cartilage will be there. So the air will move towards the rings of cartilage, and there is a what? Dividing. That windpipe is dividing, students, to the lungs. So both these are lungs. So this dividing is known as what we can call bronchi. What we call bronchi. Here I have mentioned bronchi. So this is bronchi, which is dividing. After dividing, it goes everywhere. Na? These are bronchioles. So these are bronchioles. And to these bronchioles, there are alveoli are present, students. A number of alveoli are present. Alveoli are nothing but they are like grapes. Grapes, if you see the bunch of grapes, how it looks. Okay, so many number of grapes like that. Our inside the respiratory system will be there. There are so many alveoli which are attached to our bronchioles. Simple to remember. Bronchi dividing, and afterwards they will become very small thing, and these are known as bronchioles. And to the bronchioles, alveoli are attached. When we inhale the air, when we breathe in, these alveoli will expand. When we exhale, these alveoli will contract. So, these alveoli are surrounded by blood vessels, capillaries we can call. In blood vessels, there are three types: arteries, veins, capillaries. Arteries are very big compared to capillaries. Veins are also big, but these capillaries are very thin. And where the capillaries will be there, in the between the cells, where it is giving the oxygen or where it is taking the carbon dioxide, on that places the capillaries will be there. So around the alveoli there are number of capillaries. Capillaries means blood vessels. So blood will be coming through the heart. Blood will give carbon dioxide. What blood is giving to the alveoli? Carbon dioxide, and it is taking oxygen, and the blood will move forward. Carbon dioxide content blood is coming to the lungs, where inside exactly alveoli. So inside the alveoli it will give carbon dioxide and take the oxygen, and the blood will move forward to the heart. Heart, what it will do? Heart will pump the blood, and the blood will goes to it will reach all the cells, and which will give oxygen. The blood gives oxygen, and again it takes back carbon dioxide, and that carbon dioxide again coming to the heart. Heart will pump that blood. That carbon dioxide contained blood or deoxygenated blood will come again back to the lungs. Here exchange of gases takes place. The oxygen rich blood, oxygenated blood, okay, that will move forward again to the heart. So here what happens, one thing I want to tell you, in blood there is a one special RBCs are there, red blood corpuscles or red blood cells, and they are having hemoglobin. It is a pigment, that's why our blood is red in color. And RBCs, they are having hemoglobin, that's why they are having high affinity, attraction. Affinity means attraction towards oxygen. It will absorb the oxygen and it will move forward. The same process will takes continuously even when we are sleeping, from our birth to death, from our womb to tomb. Okay, so we continuously respire, we breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Yes, in this diagram you can understand here. So air will come, we inhale the air, it will come through the pharynx, larynx, trachea, rings of cartilage, and afterwards bronchi, bronchioles, and alveoli. Through the alveoli, exchange of gases takes place. Again, carbon dioxide will come back to the bronchioles, bronchi, okay, and afterwards rings of cartilage, and afterwards trachea, larynx, pharynx, and again back through the nasal passage or nasal cavity, and through our nostrils we exhale the air. So this is how it is working in human respiratory system. Already I have mentioned here cleanly. Okay, nostrils, nasal cavity, again the air will passes to the pharynx, trachea, bronchi, bronchioles, and alveoli, and again lungs. So left lung right lung. So students, today's topic you have understood regarding respiration. There are two types: aerobic respiration and anaerobic respiration. Before, if you are seeing this video, you have to watch a previous video. In that previous video, I have discussed regarding breakdown of glucose by various pathways, three pathways: anaerobic respiration and aerobic respiration. Also, I have discussed. So. This is the mechanism how it happens. So still there are so many things to discuss regarding this. So some important questions I will discuss with you in previous question papers, PYQs, previous question papers, which questions are asked, and next which questions are coming for your examination, CBSE or state syllabus, class 10th biology, which questions are for your examinations. Some questions I may guess. Okay, so in my 11 years of experience in teaching, so I will provide you few important questions, and also I am going to conduct here live classes. So please be with me and join with me. Definitely you will score a good marks in biology. Biology I will make you very easy, and it is the easiest topic, easiest subject. Okay, so I will make you interesting. So in my playlist, okay, there are so many videos I have made earlier regarding so many some chapters I have completed there. Life processes chapter, and again control and coordination, how do organisms reproduce. So many some chapters regarding biology I have made in my playlist class 10 biology. If you open, you will get a number of videos. Okay, please watch those videos also. Support here. Definitely we will make success in class 10. So thank you for joining, students. Let's meet in the next video. Until then, keep learning, keep watching, take care. Bye bye, students.